Hey guys, it's Kevin. Today I've got the OXVA XLIM to talk about. So, where have I been? Well, I'm going to keep some of the details private, but hasn't been the best summer for our family. My stepdaughter lost a grandparent. Her other grandfather, who is Liz's father, also has lung cancer and is fighting and going through chemo right now. But the fact that both of Kaylee's grandfathers are dealing with that just further cements my resolve to stay smoke-free. I will be smoke-free at the end of this week for 1 year. That's a pretty big accomplishment for me because I was smoking 2.5 packs a day. If I didn't have this channel and if I didn't have commenters and subscribers and stuff like that encouraging me and just sort of all of us relying upon one another, I don't think I could say that. But as you see, there's 3D printer going in the background. There's another 3D printer over there almost set up, and there's another one you can't see, but I'm not necessarily changing the format of the channel. I'm just going to be working down here a lot, and I do have some vape related projects that I'm doing, including making some accessories for this Aspire box, including kind of a new type of Boro tank. But with that said, let me tell you a little bit about this device. I'm not using my Cocoa Primes, and I'm using 2 devices right now. My Aspire box. That does have a Caliburn G coil in there. I'm using with an Abyss Caliburn G bridge in it. And then I'm using this. That's it. Testing a lot of devices, but so far, these 2 are my favorites. So a lot's changed, right? 900 milliamp hour battery. Fantastic. 2 available resistances, 0.8 ohm and a 1.2 ohm. The fact that it's OXVA means that the cartridges are going to be at local vape shops here in the US, so that's a definite plus. But without further ado, let's get to the up close. Alright guys, here's the XLIM by OXVA. Comes in 6 different colors, can pretty much match anybody's tastes. 900 milliamp hour battery and Type-C charging, 25 watt max output power, and side airflow control, which is extremely responsive. Another thing that I really like is it's extremely responsive auto draw. Taking a look at the back of the box, essentially OXVA says the XLIM is designed to deliver extreme flavor and strong throat hit. The XLIM is a mini pod kit equipped with a 900 milliamp hour battery, has a mini screen to display necessary information, and an airflow ring on the side to find your best drop precisely. Here I am trying not to cut my finger so I can open up the box for you guys. We'll fast forward it just a little bit and we'll get to the contents of the box. First off, you got your user manual. Tells you everything you need to know about the device and more. Inside this little box to the side, that 1.2 ohm cartridge. A tasty snack if you're hungry. A USB cable that wasn't advertised. And of course your device. So let me take it out, give you a little bit of a look at it. Really subtle branding here, the OXVA and the XLIM on the side. You see the airflow controller as well. Really pretty form factor. Overall great design. 5 clicks going to turn the device on. Remember, 0.8 ohm cartridge comes pre-installed and is easily read by the OXVA chip. 3 clicks is going to allow you to adjust the wattage. If you haven't filled up the pod yet, make sure to take it out before you do so. After you click 3 times, you'll notice that the numbers start to flash.
You press the button one time and it'll bring it up 0.5 watts all the way up to 25 watts, and it'll round robin. Now I'm going to speed things up real quick and get to the pod itself. The pod itself is really easy to refill if you keep the pod in the device and simply just flick up with your fingernail. Filling it's a breeze with the gasket, fill port. Overall though, the real best feature of this pod is its mouthpiece. It's the best one that I know of in its class. It's not too wide, it's not too thin, and it just makes drawing on this a breeze.
And I'm back. So, Kevin, what are your thoughts? You've been using this for 3 weeks or so. Like I said, it's pretty much my go-to small pod, and the flavor on it is easily on par with the Caliburn G coil, potentially a little bit better. I love the mouthpiece on the device. It's so much better than the thick mouthpiece that the Caliburn G has. It's sort of the best of both worlds when it comes to the Caliburn G and the Vape Cross. So two really popular pod devices, and people seem to be very polarized on which one they like. I would definitely advise that they try this one if they're looking for another. It should be relatively cheap, and it should be readily accessible at local vape shops here in the US. And overall, there's really not much bad to say about it. Let's talk about the draw. This one is the 0.8 ohm pod with at 16 watts. The airflow is completely open, and that's a really nice, tight, restricted, direct lung, loose mouth to lung draw. Very responsive auto draw. Absolutely spot on. This one though is my favorite, and it's the airflow is closed down really far, as you see. Opening it up. It's so much more like a disposable draw than either the Caliburn G or the X-Ross, and that's a good thing, right? It's a tighter draw. It's got tons of flavor, and really, I mean, there's no reason not to go and try this if you like these types of small pods. In fact, I would definitely recommend that you do it. Pros. Mouthpiece is awesome. I like the adjustable airflow. You can really dial it in to be very specific to what you need. Okay. It's got the ability to do a restricted direct lung hit as well as a mouth to lung hit. The flavor on it is fantastic. Downside. Well, not really a whole lot. 900 milliamp hour battery still is not enough to vape, for me at least, all day long, right? I've got this now that's allowing me to vape 2 days at a time, right? I think something with like a 1200 milliamp hour battery would bring this to an all-day vape type of thing. I mean, aside from that, it's got Type-C charging. It's got everything really going for it. The filling mechanism, I mean, the filling mechanism is super easy. Yeah, there's really not much downside to this vape, guys. And I think that if you like the Caliburn G, if you like the Cross, I love this. Alright, so with that said, I've got a bunch of other reviews to go through. This was a short and simple one. Very, very easy to kind of navigate this. Very user-friendly vape. I'd like to thank Sam from OXVA for sending this to me again, and also being very patient with the fact that I've had this device a while, and it's taken me a while to get this review up. I'd also like to thank you guys for continuing to subscribe, like, and watch my videos. Yeah, without you guys, I wouldn't be smoke-free. So, I hope that I'm helping you guys too, and I will try not to make any more extended absences. In fact, I'll hopefully have another video uploaded very soon after this one. Thank you.